Hi, YouTube family of believers. We're in the kitchen today. This is Daughter of the Most High. I'm going to show you how I make my famous chicken soup. Now you see that the broth boiled over, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But let's start with the chicken. Now I go to the store and I get 2 of those rotisserie chickens from our local grocery store, and I take the chicken off the bone. And then I boil, as you can see, the dark meat and the bones and the whatever, and I boil this for 2 hours. Now, in the past, I have turned down my heat so that it doesn't boil over so bad and burn and make this mess. You don't get the same chicken flavor. So what I wanted to tell you was you have to boil your 2 rotisserie chickens and keep it on a very hard boil for 2 hours. Yes, you add water along the way as it burns off, but it's going to make a mess. It always does, but it's not hard to clean up. You just soak it with either some soapy water or Windex or something, and it loosens it, and then you can clean it. So the next thing that I do is I will take this and pour it through a colander and collect the broth, and then I throw away all the solid pieces that are in my pan. Okay, then after I do that, and that's a little bit messy too, but it's worth it for homemade chicken soup. So now we're going to scoot over here. So after that's done, then we come over here, and this is what I put in my chicken soup. I start with brown rice, and I use either rice, either the long or this is the quick rice, but I use a cup. This is 1 cup of rice. I put that in, and then I put in my potatoes. I just peel like 2 or 3 potatoes, and I cut up my carrots, and I cut up 2 stalks of celery and put that in. So it's rice, potatoes, carrots, and my celery. This is our bread that we have with it. We love this, thick crusted bread, and it's got that yummy like French bread middle. It's called Vienna bread. We love it. And so we have that with our soup. Here is the chicken that I took off the bone. I like white chicken. I don't like dark chicken. So that's in here, and that will go. That's not going to be part of the soup. I only use the breast meat. And so that's actually 2 rotisserie chickens worth. And I'll cut that up. That's just pulled off the bone. I'll cut that up. And then I usually put in my meat, my rice, and then my veggies. And I will boil it, but not on a hard boil like I did when I was making my broth. And I will boil that for about ½ an hour, and the house smells wonderful, and we have an excellent meal. Now, I want to quick show you the spices that I put in. They're up here. So let's take a look. We have oregano, dill, thyme, and basil. And those are the 4 that I put in, along with salt and pepper. And you can put in what you want, but these are the seasonings that I put in that my kids and I like. And it gives it a real unique flavor. So those 4 to taste, about a teaspoon or rounded teaspoon apiece, and then of course salt and pepper. So that's my chicken soup. I wanted to share that with you. We love it, and it's healthy for us too. So I hope you enjoy.